I love Cuban food. I mean, we're talking the tradition, we're talking the flavor. The only problem is you can't find it everywhere. So here I am in the Roscoe Village area of Chicago, about 15 minutes north of the downtown area. Now, I hear they got a Cuban joint that's rocking it out. They're rocking it out, I'm checking it out. This is 90 Miles, Cuban Cafe.
Oxtail.
Great food.
Fricase de Pollo.
You just feel like you're in Cuba. You feel the authenticness.
And you don't get any more authentic than Alberto Gonzalez.
I left Cuba in 1980 in the Maria boat lift. Left your house, left everything? Exactly.
Everything except the love of the food he grew up with. 28 years later, he decided to do something about
I
it.
was in the mortgage business. My wife and I, we were looking for our next venture.
In 2008, they went out on a limb, way out.
Never been in the restaurant business.
Ever in your life?
Never in my life.
Where'd the recipes come from?
My grandmother.
Really?
Yeah.
What is Cuban food? How would you explain it to somebody?
Full of flavor. I think it's not spicy.
Not spicy, rich and full flavor.
Just simple ingredients and just tastes delicious.
Fricase de Pollo.
It's winter chicken dinner, Cuban style.
We're making our rub for our chicken. Fricase de Pollo. Seasoned salt.
All of that?
All of that, my friend. We have pepper, oregano, and then we got the comino.
This is the basic rub.
So now we start rubbing our chicken. Go it all over.
That's it?
That's it.
And how are we gonna cook this chicken?
We're gonna sear it. Olive oil. There, we'll sear it.
Put a little crust on it, but we're not gonna cook it all the way off.
Now we add water. We wait for it to boil. So now we're gonna start with our sofrito. We're gonna add oil. Just wait for the oil to get a little warmer here. We add the onions. We add green pepper, red pepper. We add a little bit of olive oil here with garlic. It's beautiful. We stir this.
Now the cumino, just gonna sweat these down, not caramelize them, and then dump that in on top of the chicken?
Exactly. Now we're adding tomato paste, oregano, annatto, chicken stock. I will wait for it to cook for 45 minutes. And then we'll come back to it and we add cooking wine. Add some potatoes and olives. Stir it all together. And then we'll cook it for 30 more minutes. Now, it's ready for serving. Can you look at the smell?
Look at the smell.
Look at the smell.
Look at the smell. The Tony Montana hour. I told you to tell him you're in a sanitarium.
Look how beautiful. Right here, we add our yellow rice. How beautiful it looks. Sweet plantains. We are ready.
Oh, You get the brine and the acid of the olive, and then you get this chicken, the pan drippings, that sauce that it cooks in. Oh, outrageous.
Now, if you grab a piece of sweet plantain and mix it all together, blends it up real nice.
Oh, do you want to do it?
It seals it, yeah.
The olive. This takes the cake, man. The olives are the key, though. That's what seals the deal. That is money. Seriously. But we're just getting up to speed at 90 miles.
Puerco rostizado.
I just have one word. Delicious.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, my God, you're going to love it.
At 90 Miles Cuban Cafe in Chicago, Illinois, they're going authentic with the sound, the moves, and definitely the flavors of Havana.
You just feel like you're going back in time and you're going to Cuba, and I feel like my grandparents, how they grew up and how they ate.
I use the words taste of forbidden because I think if you're not from Cuba, you can't go there, you can't experience their food, their flavors, their spices.
You ready to taste the forbidden?
You're gonna look to taste the forbidden.
Are you ready to taste it?
You're gonna look to taste the forbidden.
We're gonna make our puerco rostizado, roasted pork.
Roasted pork.
Cubans, we're very sweet. So we use everything sugarcane, and we give it a real nice sweet taste. We add the prunes first.
I haven't had a prune in a long time.
Oh my God, you're gonna love it. The bacon, ham off the bone, the sugar cane. Two of those, colorful guayaba. This is one of the things that we had in the backyard of my house, which is a guava tree. This is the best part. This is I love the fizzle of the Malta. The Malta is a malt. It's sort of like a Guinness beer, but with no alcohol.
It does. It tastes like flat Guinness. Strong, pruny root beer. That's a great advertising. Ooh, hey, you look thirsty and tired. How about a strong, pruny root beer?
This is gonna be a rub for our pork.
So are we gonna puree this?
No, basically it's gonna go right in there.
We're just gonna rub that on the pork. Those
You're
big
gonna
giant
rub, the pork
prune
is-
nuggets are gonna go on the pork.
Exactly.
Now you're talking to me, baby, and that I like. Where's the pork butt?
The pork butt. Let's go. Say hello to my little friend.
That's weird. Okay.
We're gonna go right in here. We don't want to go through because we want the juices to stay right in there.
You create some pockets, so all these flavors are gonna get down in there.
Salt. So we throw our beautiful rub right here.
This is about as far from a rub as I've ever seen.
Basically, we're Cuban. You know, we make up our own vocabulary here. Look how beautiful it is. We get the sour orange just to balance out all the sweetness.
Sour orange is actually a fruit, and if you can't get sour orange, you can mix a little bit of orange juice and lemon juice together.
And then the leaves we cover so we could
keep the moisture in there.
Exactly.
A little foil on top of that. Okay, so give us a nice little Tony Montana. Now we're gonna cook it.
Now we're gonna cook it. The pork is ready. It's been cooking for 5 hours at 350. We're gonna open them up right here. Look at this. That's perfection, my friend. We're gonna pull it. Look at that. Look at that.
This is all gonna get shredded. Some of the juices incorporated.
Exactly. Caramelized onions.
Throw it on the flat top, crisp up, rice and beans.
Exactly. We're ready for plating. Look at this.
Seriously?
We get the white rice. We get the plantains. We add the beans right there. The beans are my grandmother's recipe.
A very rich dish, a little bit more on the sweet side. But between the prunes and all the sugar, the caramelized onions, you need this balance of the rice and the beans. You're gonna parlay it all together. That's when it really starts working.
Well, that's basically the key to Cuban food. You have to mix everything. You gotta bring it together to fuse all those flavors.
Really nice dish.
Puerco rostizado.
It's juicy. I like to eat it with the plantains.
The pork has so many complex flavors. You build flavor upon flavor.
I just have one word. Delicious. This makes you feel like you're in Cuba.
And I appreciate that you guys have introduced it to this greater Chicago
I
area.
feel very proud that we're able to do that.
So take us away with a little goodbye dance. How does that go?
It goes like this.
90 miles to Cuba.
90 miles, baby.
Come try the forbidden dance.